Hello. In this video, I'll help you get started on the Chapter 7 homework. For question 1, we are looking at Wildlife Amusement Park and 3 transactions you need to record in the General Journal. The company charges 8% sales tax on all sales. Let's complete the May 1st transaction together. The company sold merchandise on account to Ronnie Salgado and issued sales slip 1015 for $1,000 plus 8% sales tax. The terms are net 30. Just like we have done in the past, we start by analyzing the transaction. First, accounts receivable increased because the customer bought on credit. Accounts receivable are assets and, according to the dealer mnemonic, assets increase with debits. So, debit accounts receivable. Next, the merchandise sales increased and merchandise sales are considered revenue. According to the dealer mnemonic, revenue increases with credits. Last, sales tax owed increases because Wildlife Amusement Park must pay the sales tax to the sales tax agency. Sales tax owed is a liability and liabilities increase with credits. And, we are ready to record this transaction in the General Journal. We debit accounts receivable for Ronnie Salgado for $1,080. On the next line, we slightly indent and write sales in the description and 1,000 in the credit column. On the next, we again slightly indent and write sales tax liability into the description and $80 into the credit columns. Sang Company made sales using the following list prices and trade discounts. What amount should be recorded for each sale? Let's look at the first item. We have a list price of $490 and a trade discount of 30%. We multiply 490 by 30%, which is $147, and then, we subtract that amount from $490, which is $347. Let's look at the third homework assignment. On April 1st, Maloney Musical Instruments sold merchandise on account to Frank's Flutes for $5,000 on invoice 1001, terms 3%, 10 days or net 30. Payment was received in full from Frank's Flutes, less discount, on April 10th. So, your task is to first record the sale on April 1st, start by analyzing the transaction and then write it into the General Journal. There are only 2 lines for this journal entry because there is no sales tax. Next, on April 10th, you'll calculate how much Frank's Flutes paid Maloney Musical Instruments. That's the amount that Maloney received in cash. There are 3 lines you need to record for this transaction. For the last homework assignment, we have to record accounts receivable transactions in the general ledger and the subledger. We can see that the accounts receivable control account is $8,160. That's just another way to say that the total of all customer accounts add up to $8,160, and that is also our general ledger balance. Let's write that amount into the general ledger account as the beginning balance. Next, we'll look at the 2 transactions. One is for $500 and the other for $324. Both of these transactions reduce the accounts receivable account. For the second part of the homework, you'll now enter the opening balance for each customer into their AR subledger. For instance, Jim Garcia has a beginning balance in this example of $2,120. After you have entered the beginning balances, you can now enter the transactions. I hope this video was helpful. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions.